Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to tackle something that I've wanted to do for quite some time now, and that is replacing these eBay DOHC vtec stickers with the actual stickers from Honda that came on the EM1. I was able to get these from my local dealer. These cost roughly $15 to $20. I can't remember exactly how much. And they should do a much better job than these have. These were great. I can't complain for $5, but over the summers of washing, the pieces are starting to fray up and getting caught on the wash mitt or the microfibers when I'm putting on product and removing it. So what I want to do is I want to remove these. I'm going to use a plastic razor blade to do my best to not scratch or cut into the paint, and then replace it with the OEM sticker. Now, I really like the placement of where these are. I think I have them in a great spot, and I think it looks good. So I want to try to reinstall the new sticker in the same place or close to it. So what I think I'm going to do is using some tape of different sizes, try to create a border around where this sticker was to allow me to know exactly where to place the new sticker. Now, it doesn't have to be exactly perfect, I would say. I just want to make sure that it is level. I do not want it to look bad. These are on there, I think they look great. So I want to try to replace them in the same fashion and in the same place that these are. So I'm gonna put this on time lapse. I'm gonna start working on this, and hopefully this doesn't take too long to remove. I can't imagine that these are going to be too much of a big deal to remove. All right, so that came off pretty quickly. It did leave behind a little bit of adhesive residue. Those aren't scratches. I would suggest, if you were gonna do this, a plastic razor blade is a must. If you try to tackle this with a real razor blade, you will cut into the clear in the paint, I guarantee you. So if you don't have plastic razor blades, go out and get them. They are a lifesaver. This did not cut in at all. That is adhesive left behind, which I'm gonna get with some adhesive remover. So I'll go grab that. All right, so I have this 3M general purpose adhesive remover. I figured just a little bit on this microfiber and very minimal pressure should take it right off. So let's see what this does. So just a little bit on there. And just like I thought, it's coming off effortlessly. So yeah, this stuff's great. And then I think to prep this, I'm going to just do a light little polish and then an IPA wipe down to just make sure there are no polishing oils or adhesive residue left behind. So the new sticker has the best possible chance to adhere to the new surface. All right, well, this is probably overkill, but I would assume doing a sticker is very similar to paint, and we all know to get the best finish out of paint, it's all in the prep. So this is just M205 on a white pad, and I'm just gonna go with a few passes, nothing crazy, and just make sure clean this up. Quick wipe, and that should feel silky smooth. Yeah, so next step, we'll wipe it down with an IPA just to make sure we get all the polishing oils off. And then we can make sure our sticker's gonna line up. All right, so now I'm gonna just spray it down with some isopropyl alcohol, 70%, or you call it IPA. This will just make sure that any of those polishing oils have been removed and there's no contaminants left behind from the polish or the adhesive remover that would cause the new sticker to not adhere to the best of its ability. So the great thing about using straight isopropyl alcohol is that it flashes instantly, so there's no dry time, you're not worried about that. So now I'm gonna line the original sticker up, the OEM one, and see the fitment, and if I like it, I might have to remove this and eyeball it or do a completely new line. So we'll see. All right, so this is probably the most nerve-wracking part for me because once it's on there, it's gonna be really difficult to remove, and I don't think I'm gonna get a second shot. So I'm gonna just take my time on this, make sure I have everything lined up. The reveal of the tape, the blue tape, looks the same all the way back from the front to the back. So if I can get the tops of the letters lined up with the tape, it should fall right into place by theory, right? So I'm gonna use this as the starting line for the D, the starting point for the D, and slowly just work my way back. So I'll set you guys up and we'll see if we can knock this out. So one thing I noticed about the new OEM sticker is that each individual letter is not its own sticker. The whole entire dual overhead cam DOHC piece is its own sticker with the color in the sticker. So that should help with it not catching wash mitts in the future, which is gonna be great. I was having a hard time seeing where the line is. It's just, hopefully this will bring in some more light and I can see so I can line this up. So fingers crossed. Okay, so I was having a real difficult time seeing where the sticker was gonna line up to the blue line. So what I've decided to do is I put a second piece of tape here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the top cut line of the sticker. The reveal is identical all the way down. These are probably laser cut somehow on a very precise machine. And so what I'm gonna do is just use the top of the sticker as the point of reference to line up. So what I need to do here is now take the blue one and bring it up about 1/8 of an inch, and that's where the sticker will now meet the blue part, and it should be on the same exact, or really, really close to where the old sticker was. So let me do that. All right, so you can see, this light makes it a little difficult. Let's turn this around. Where I now move the reveal up. So when I pull the green off, all I need to do now is have the top of the sticker line up with this blue line, and we should be exactly where the old letters were, or within, I mean, fractions and hairs of where it was. So this reveal looks good to the naked eye. I did not measure it, so I'm gonna just go with it, and at some point we just gotta push forward and see what we get. But I think I've thought this through, probably overthought it, and we'll see how it lines up when it's done. All right, so I've made sure I worked from the inside out and rubbed all the way across multiple times to alleviate any potential chances of an air bubble. Don't want any of those, so now let's see. something little right there. Could be maybe just a blem in the sticker, but everything else looks good. So let's pull this off. Pull this off. And there we have it. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty pleased. What I'm not thrilled about though is this little blem right here. I don't know what that is. But everything else looks spot on. This sticker actually appears to be just a shade darker than the one I had on the previous, which is okay. I did not want black or anything darker. I like just the subtle look of this. So I think we got it right. So now on to the next side. I will make sure I get these measurements to transfer over to the other side so it's identical or as close as I can get it. And then this will be done. All right, so that's a little frustrating right there. That's either, I assume that's a blemish in the sticker because the surface was completely prepped, and when I tore the sticker in half to work this left side first, that was here. So that means this was never exposed to potentially get any dust or lint or garbage on there. So it's not ideal. These do look great. What I think I'm gonna do is actually just order another one and go at it again. For $15, why not? Stepping back further, it's really hard to tell. They do look better than the eBay ones, that's for sure. And I assume they're gonna stay on there for much longer and not be a problem, but it never hurts to have a backup set, I guess. But that is just a little frustrating. It's not a bubble, it's not peeling up, I don't know. I wish it was on the other side. I wish it wasn't there at all. But moving on to the other side, and we'll see how it turns out. All right, so I just completed the other side, and I did the exact same process as I did on the other side, and these ones turned out perfect. So my option is to live with it or order another one and do it again. I think I'm just gonna order 2 more. That way I have backups, maybe even 3, just in case. Who knows if these are gonna be discontinued in the future like many other Honda parts. So OEM reigns supreme when it comes to things like this, and when they're gone, they're gone. So it doesn't hurt to order a few extras when doing this. So for 15 bucks a pop, I'll order maybe a handful more and just keep them in storage, replace the one on the other side. But overall, this process seemed to work out very well. I'm super happy with how they turned out. Like I said, they are just a slight, a bit darker than the other ones I had on there, which I actually like. The other ones were very, very faint, which looked good, but these have just a little more darkness to them, which I think adds a little more contrast to the car overall, and I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. So all I need to do is fix that one, and then this job will be complete. So I appreciate you tuning in, and keep your eyes open for the next one. Thanks.